Hello everyone, this is Daughter Darkness and this is a first impressions video for Kingdom Hearts Key. I recently started playing it a couple of days ago and I've been playing it a fair amount since then, so I thought I'd kind of give my opinion on what I recommend the game based on what I've played so far. Obviously Kingdom Hearts Key is a browser game which is currently exclusive to Japan, which means you have to jump through a few hoops to be able to play it. For example, you need to make a Japanese Yahoo account, which I obviously did not have, so I made one of those and was able to play the game. But was it worth it? Well, the game itself obviously is in Japanese, although there are still bits of English throughout the game. For example, when it's loading, it says "now loading" in English. During the tutorial, it tells you where to click by saying "click." So there is some English around, but in general it is a Japanese game, which I had heard in the past made this game unplayable if you don't speak Japanese, which I do not. However, since I thought I'd give it a go, I have found that it is not that bad to play if you don't know Japanese. Of course, the odd guide will help. I'll leave a link in the description to a guide from my friend Megastar6200, who he's starting to do these kind of Kingdom Hearts Key guides. So if you want to get into this game, then I would suggest checking out his channel. Or do it anyway, because his other videos are good so far too. Yeah, he's done a guide about the whole kind of interface of Kingdom Hearts Key and how to do the different bits, even though they're in Japanese. So that's obviously very helpful if you want to play Kingdom Hearts Key, so go and check him out. But for me, I was not expecting much from Key. I'd heard the gameplay was kind of and the art style was kind of but you know, I've actually really enjoyed it so far. There's something oddly charming about the art style. I'm not sure why. It makes it seem kind of like an animation kind of thing. It actually looks kind of nice, and if it was, you know, like a Kingdom Hearts 3 style, not like a Kingdom Hearts, normal Kingdom Hearts art style, then I wouldn't be able to run it on my computer. As it is, it doesn't run great on my computer anyway, but it is playable most of the time. So what is it that I think about how Kingdom Hearts Key works? Well, obviously story-wise I can't really comment, since, you know, I can't speak Japanese. I have absolutely no idea what's going on. I'm going to be watching Everglow's English walkthrough kind of as I'm playing through the game, so that way I can experience playing the game while kind of knowing what's going on at the same time. Gameplay wise, it's oddly fun, even though you don't really do anything when you're fighting. You kind of assemble a deck of cards, I suppose similar to the way that Chain of Memories works, in that you assemble this deck of cards and then you use those cards to fight. All of the cards are based on a character from one of the other Kingdom Hearts games. For example, in my deck at the moment I have a Sora card, a Mickey card, a Cloud card, a Riku card, and so on. Then when you actually fight, you don't really do much. It kind of selects 3 random cards from your deck and then you have to fight with those. But yeah, somehow it manages to be fun while doing that. I'm not quite sure why, but yeah, generally I've actually had a lot of fun when playing Kingdom Hearts Key, even though to start with I didn't really know what I was doing. Once I've kind of started to learn, I am enjoying it a lot, and I would recommend it to anyone. If you want to have a go, then there are like guides of how to set up your Yahoo Japanese account and stuff, although I know on Chrome at least you can translate it to English on that form. You can't translate the game to English, but you can translate the setting up of the account to English. The hardest bit is finding the authentication code, because you have to type it in Japanese characters. Yeah, it's a really fun game and I would recommend you guys trying it out. Of course it is really annoying that you have to play the Japanese version of the game, but you know, I think the best thing that we can do is just, if people from the West are playing Key, then it shows Square, even though they probably don't know, it shows Square that we do care enough about this game, and I think we really need to start supporting Key to the West a lot more. I've been a big supporter of it since I first heard about it. You know, I've made a video about it and everything, and I would encourage everyone else to do the same. If you are in a position where you make YouTube videos, if you have a channel, even if you've only got like 2 subscribers, if you did a video about it, it will help. And if more and more people start talking about it, then it gets bigger, and as we saw with Square Be Fair, Square do listen sometimes. Yeah, so just start supporting Key to the West. But in the meantime, the Japanese version of the game is fun, so I would recommend trying it out. So please comment your thoughts on Kingdom Hearts Key. Have you ever played it? If not, are you going to now? Like this video if you did, and if you liked it, then check out my other videos and subscribe to this channel. And as always, thank you for watching.